lose my cool. I can't fake it. I wanna run away, but you keep breaking down the walls I'm making. I can't fake it. I'm thinking just with you, and you keep blinking, making me lose my cool. Making me lose my cool. Making me lose my cool.
discuss is coming. Yeah, don't let this pull.
Welcome back to Homebrew Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. We are here at Lifelink Games for Flesh and Blood Armory Night. It is Wednesday, folks, and we're ready for 3 rounds of Flesh and Blood. Best of 1 matches. Winner takes some of the best gem packs along with multiple packs for every win that they get. And you too can win with one of these 2 misspell. All I need from you is a nice little comment in the chat. Something tells me you're there so I can feed the algorithm and let the people know. Also to know that we do, as always, have, when we go live here, we have the chat set up at the table so we can see. If you guys like to comment, ask questions, want to know what's happening, that's where you can ask the questions. All I ask is please be respectful about it. Guys, we have an amazing round today. Trey and David going head to head. Trey is going to be playing hero. Katsu. And David.
The Wanderer. You gotta say the Wanderer. Katsu the Wanderer.
Katsu the Wanderer.
As always, I'm Florian Rotwood Harbinger because I am a creature of habit.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, they say if you can get good at one thing, you can be the master of that. So let's see if David can do it and master his way into the finals. We're going to find out today as we see this matchup between these 2 titans of the industry, if you will. The great heroes back and back, and now some of you guys might not know, this is a brand new meta. We got a brand new, what was it, just the ban list now that's been in effect. Now it's actually in effect, so we have some changes to the meta. We've had some different movements of heroes and a lot of really cool stuff happening. So we're going to find out, is it going to make a change to what you guys see as a local meta, or are things going to stay the same until the next set releases? We'll find out tonight at Lifelink Games. So check it out on Armory Night. Let's get into Table 1, Round 1 of this Flesh and Blood Armory Night. Well, glad to see you guys. Hope you guys are having a good night. Let's get into the gameplay. All right, the table is set.
Trying to be Katsu. I didn't shuffle my equipment into my deck again.
Bravo. Truly the mark of a pro level player, without question.
Little Pound Cake, good to see you. Missed you Monday. Hope the game's been wild tonight. Yes, the games are great. We took the Monday off. Couldn't get streamers together. It was all right. It was a good time. Got to use Memorial Day to get some much needed organization done in the studio and some sound checks. So
yeah, sure.
sometimes when you got to take those days off, it is to your benefit.
Odd it is.
But thank you.
I guess I'll go second.
Yeah, that's the correct thing to say.
All right, all I ask is when you guys leave, make sure you close the door behind you.
Oh, will do.
Let me know so I can come back here and do an outro.
Sounds good.
Enjoy.
Let's see, there's your space, so. And of course, like, my well-grounded here is just experimenting from the light of God, so you can't even see it. There we go.
Nice.
Okay. Have you faced again? Yeah, you have. You remember how I track my runes and like show what's triggering?
Oh yeah. No, it's cool.
Well, for the viewing audience, this wheel shows runes or rune chants that I have generated in the back, whereas any runes that are actively triggering will show with the die indicating the amount. And should that rune happen to be like super strong for no apparent reason, then I'll use a separate one to denote that, including the fact that it's this big, pretty lightning rune chant instead of the earthen one, because I'm actually Briar. It's real, trust me. Florian is the next Briar.
It's gonna happen.
Okay. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, yeah. Oh, did you already cut, right?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, cool. So, good luck, have fun, all that good stuff.
This is an interesting hand we've opened into. What do you have for me?
There we go. And are you going first?
You said you, oh no, you did say that I was going first because you wanted to go second. That's actually incredibly based because this hand is a fun one at the very least. We like fun.
Fun's good. Well, sometimes.
We're
I'm not on like the receiving end of it, so.
going to start off with a channeling lightning tree. Next arcane is amped by 3. We're going to pitch this Earth's Embrace by replacement for Germinate.
Mm-hmm.
Although the new Florian card certainly looks interesting and high seas. And then we're just going to follow that up with arguably the weirdest card in this deck, Dread Triptych, pitching another boost. So several conditions here. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to. Oh, I'm dumb. Because I don't have a rune chant out, I don't have a way of dealing any arcane damage. You said the tree is completely pointless.
Did you want to?
Yeah, we're completely undoing this because
nice.
I thought I was being clever when I was being very stupid. I'd still love to play the Dread Triptych, though. It's such a fun card. I guess not. Well, we're still going to play out the tree, because tree is certified good. Yeah, we just do that and arsenal the Triptych. Sure. So we're going to pitch to Grasp, and then swing with Runeblade, or with Reaping Blade. So we've got one chunky Rune Chant, and 3 physical coming at Yellface.
So is that a rune chant with power of 4?
Correct.
Nice.
That's what makes trees so good. And why OTK Florian is
Alright, well, I'll pitch 1 to Arcane Barrier, but then I'll take 3.
And now 3 physical.
Now 3 physical, so we'll resolve that. What do I do? Yeah, I'll just block 3.
Okay. Arsenal pass.
Nice.
And we've got an Earth card for literally, so it sticks around.
Cool. And that goes under. And then turn 0, I'll draw up.
No, you can't do that. You don't need to draw. That's crazy. I'm ready.
Alright.
That sucks. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to start out, speaking of our conversation earlier, with a Be Like Water for 2.
And on hit, pay a resource, and you get to decide its name from a list?
Yep.
Interesting. Well, it's early on, and I like my hand, so let's block 2.
Alright, cool.
Ancestral Empowerment. Here we go. One of the most annoying ninja cards in all of existence.
Let's see. Let's Be Like Water for 1.
I really don't want to block that, but like, I know how good that is for you. That's just rude for you to have a second one. Like, come on, man. No blocks.
Alright.
Any reactions?
Let's see. Well, when this hits, I'll pay into it. So I'll call it Surging Strike.
What combo nonsense do you have with Surging Strike?
Well, fortunately, because I had to go 2, I couldn't really do quite what I wanted to.
That's what we like to hear.
So I will just send it Gust Wave, so that's gonna be just straight up, so that's gonna be for 5.
Oh, yeah, costs
Go
less and attack stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Coming in for 5. You don't have any cards in hand.
Nope, Spirit.
We're going to say you take 5.
All right.
Owie.
And then after that, I'm gonna do my little kind of 2 to 1 paper cut Kadachi.
Yeah, here comes all the cuts. Dink.
Just got go again with 0 and then paper cut.
Dink.
Yep. And then I'm all out of everything, so I'll move it in.
5,000 cuts. Here it comes.
Paper cut, paper cut, paper cut, paper cut. There we go. And then I'll draw.
Alright. Well, let's hope holding on to this hand was worth it. I think it was, but we shall see. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to play this Flourish. It does... The effect of Flourish itself is not important here. And then we're going to pitch into Grasp of the Arknight to make a rune chant. That says I have 20. That is as much as I would love to have 20. And then I'm going to play this Dread Triptych from Arsenal by pitching this Dread Triptych. And now we're actually doing the thing that I want to do. So we've got our chonked up rune chant again. And then Dread Triptych says that if I've dealt arcane damage this turn, then I'll make a rune chant. If I've played a non-attack action card, which I have, the Flourish, then I'll make a rune chant. And if Dread Triptych itself hits, I'll make a rune chant. And fortunately, Dread Triptych is not going to check for any of these conditions until this rune chant resolves. So if this rune chant connects, which I'm fairly certain it will, then I'll at least get the rune chant off of the arcane condition. So I'm guaranteed 2 rune chants here, unless you can find a way to stop this.
No, there's no way. I only have arcane AB1, so basically, yeah, that's gonna hit. So I'll take the full 4.
Cool. So
Got it.
I will make a rune chant from the arcane and the fact that I had a non-attack, so I've got 2 in the back, and then 4 damage, and if this hits, I'll make another one. Now, this card is fantastic if Florian's online, so I could have weaseled my way into keeping Tree around, because I had the 2 Earths, but I think doing this is more important. Plus, this is going to get Tree into Grave, which means that I can banish it later.
Nice. Okay, so I'll take another 4.
We love to hear it. We're up to 3 rune chants.
Doing ninja things.
Alright. End of turn. I don't have enough Earth.
Nice.
So you go. We have 2 Earth cards in the grave now. And we're going to put you back like that. Which turn is yours?
Let's see.
Oh, interesting.
Let's see what happens with this. So there's like 50,000 different ways to play this, I'm sure. Probably online. Let's go. Yeah. Mad Sopa. Sopa? Nice. Alright, so feel free to game this out later because I have no idea. So I'm going to pitch this. Cost 0, so it's going to have 1 go again.
Bink.
It goes, okay, cool. So, oh, and 2 floating.
Judge.
Yeah. Ah!
Auto DQ.
Then I am going to. Oop, I got to place.
That's a reaction.
No, it's not.
It's,
So I'm gonna.
oh, okay.
I'm gonna destroy this
Oh.
and then play this and call this Surging Strike.
Interesting. That costs you a resource, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, okay.
So that's 1.
So the
you.
harmonized Kodak. Or wait.
Cut
Destroy
through.
masking me faces. Name a card. The next attack act. Oh, cut through's a card. Okay, I thought that was. I could have sworn that was.
So I got to play that before that. That's okay.
Yeah, sure. The next attack action card you play this turn gains that name. Okay, so this is now named Surging Strike, and it's
Yes.
coming in for 3.
4
Oh, for.
because I hit with a dagger.
Oh, right. Okay, so it's coming in for 4, and it's named Surging Strike.
4 go again.
And,
Surging Strike.
and your own hero ability. The next time an attack action card you control hits each turn, the first time an attack action card you control hits each turn, you may discard a card with cost 0. If you do, search your deck for a card with combo, banish it, and shuffle. You may play it this turn. Okay, so if I let this cut through connect, then you could find, if you don't have it in hand already, you could find the card that combos with Surging Strike. Or you have it in hand already, and you could find the card that combos with that card. So, yeah. Newsflash, triggering for cards is good, and it honestly kind of surprised me that Katsu got outpaced by Zen so much, but I guess Zen just had
Oh,
the
the
value.
tire was just crazy. Yeah.
So,
I got whooped up a lot when it
I just
came
think-
out.
like from not a flavor perspective or a mechanic perspective, but from like the flavor of the mechanics perspective, I think Katsu's way more interesting than Zen.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. Of course, if Zen comes back, I might try to put together a Zen deck now, but we'll see.
That's a very fair thing to do. You're committing to this turn. Do I commit right back? Because like I could absolutely screw you over. Yeah, let's try it. We're gonna face Purgatory you with an Enlightened Strike and a Bramble Spark. So we got the condition. Please discard a card while I draw a card.
Okay. Do I choose which card to
Yes.
discard?
As much as I would love to be the one to tell you, that would be incredibly strong. And we're blocking for a total of 7.
Okay. There's my lunging press.
Oh, okay.
My secret reaction. So that's completely blocked out.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I was going to do this Whelming Gust Wave.
Okay, so you still get the combo.
So I still get the combo. So let's see if it hits. So this is coming for 3.
Ooh, what's the next card in the Whelming in that? Because you could wait. No, you have to discard a card in order to tutor with Katsu. So
Yeah.
I don't have to be worried about Katsu's
Yeah.
on hand.
Well,
This is just
and
me
also when
going
you're
in.
going for the big combo with Lord of Wind, I got to load up my graveyard at least a little bit. So that's kind of what I'm doing with a bunch of Gust Wave and stuff like that. I don't remember exactly. And I do have
Right.
Breaking Scales over here, which can give me.
I just noticed something.
Mm-hmm.
So Whelming Gust Wave draws you a card.
It does.
On hits can be ordered. So you could say that you draw the card, and then you would have the card to discard to Katsu. So if the next card for Whelming Gust Wave in
Oh,
that
I didn't
shape,
know that. That's
yeah,
interesting.
because they happen at the same time. Or because they trigger at the same time, you get to decide which one resolves first, because they can't happen simultaneously. So if the next card in that combo costs 1, then you could easily play. And I think that's Mingushu or Mingushi, the one that says release.
Mugenshi
Yeah.
Release. Yeah.
Yeah, Whelming Gust Wave gets +1 and go again, and if it hits, oh god. Oh, and it costs 1, so you can still do it. And then this will search you for Lord of the Wind, and then you can. No, I gotta stop that. That's whoa, dude. This is coming in for 3, potentially 4. Gross. I hate it. I hate it so much. God, I can't do anything cool now. Or do I have to respect this?
That can go
card with
4.
Combo, yeah,
Yeah,
you could just make that 4 right now. No, we're stopping that. That's terrifying. Block 4.
Okay, well then
God,
I'm
no.
done.
Holy crap.
All right. It did have go again, and so I will at least paper cut.
Dink.
Yeah, I will take my paper cut.
Dude,
and then I'm
what
done.
the hell was that? That's terrifying.
No, I love this new Katsu deck. It's a lot of fun. Because basically, especially when you play it with, and not many people are playing it with, a lot of times they're doing Mask of Pouncing Links, which is also good. I'm looking for one of those.
Oh, yeah.
But
Did I get one of those? I might have one of those. I'll have
really?
to check my collection. What set was that printed in? Everfest?
it might have been.
Crucible?
But the mini faces basically, I get to basically, there's like multiple cards. I just get to pick names.
Yeah. Newsflash, consistency good. Well, I kind of forced myself into a particular turn here. I'm not super thrilled about it, but we gotta do what we gotta do. We're gonna hard cast a Fruits of the Forest at your face, just coming in for 5. Fruits of the Forest, yum yum yum.
Cash in on these battle worn, and so probably
Yeah,
not the
that
best
makes
thing.
sense.
But I'll take 4. Still hits hard.
The turn is yours. I was prepared to have a nice little combo going, and then you just had to do that, and it was like, no, you're not allowed to draw cards.
It gets brutal, just all the time. All right, so I will start with a Be Like Water.
Be like water. I mean, I could force you to pitch by letting that hit. If I let this hit, then I'm basically saying, all right, you need to have it, and you probably do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be attacking with it right now.
Well,
But
I'll
I
give you a
feel
fair
like-
warning. I have a ton of fire starters.
Ton of fire starters, but not enough kindling. Or
Yeah,
whatever's
well-
the next step after, isn't it?
I got a ton
Start
of
with
kindling.
kindling, and then you you start with the kindling, and that ignites the tinder, and that would ignite the fuel. I remember being in Boy Scouts, although it wasn't actually Boy Scouts. It was Royal Rangers, which was run by the Assemblies of God Church. I'm not a Christian anymore, so take that however you feel. Anyway, We'll ask you to have it. No blocks.
All right. Then I'll pay into it and basically call it Surging Strike. Then next one I will Descendant Gust Wave. So that's coming for 5. Go again.
Did I mark myself as having taken the damage from this?
Oh, not yet. Nah. Or you can check. It has usually has history. It's just.
Where is it? There it is. I did not.
Oh.
So 1, 2. I'm so smart.
I think so, right? Is that what it?
I just did.
Oh, you just
yeah,
did.
because like the last time I lost life was by 1. That was clearly your last hit. Okay. Do I stop this now? Oh, my rune chant should have triggered on my attack with fruits. My bad.
So I got a -1.
I had 3 of them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry.
I would not have stopped. I would not have blocked him.
Yeah. I don't think you would have either. I can't remember the text of Bonds of Ancestry, which there's a very high likelihood that's what you have in your hand.
If a card with Gust Wave in its name has the last attack this combat chain, this costs 2 lessons to play, and it has Go Again. And when this attacks, you may banish a card with combo.
And then you can play it.
And then you can play it.
Yeah, horrifying. Absolutely gobsmackingly bad. No blocks.
Alright, so that one resolves.
I take 5. I am a hemorrhaging life.
And then
Yeah.
there's Bonds.
Absolutely knew it.
Because that's why I was like, there's no chance with that draw.
Yeah. So 4 with a scary on hit. You love to see it.
This attacks, you may play Go Again. When this attacks, you may banish card combo from your graveyard.
And
So-
if you do, you can play it this turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, if you had
there's
Dishonored
the-
in there, that would be holy bad. Okay. Well, as much as I don't like getting hit, I don't think I need to fully commit to the block here. Yeah. So we're gonna block 3, take 1. Because like you can only play the card that you banish this way this turn, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so I wonder if it's even worth it for you to banish at all. Like,
Well, it says you can, right?
yeah,
So
I
you
just
don't-
it would be weird.
You may. You may play.
Yeah.
Does it say I have to banish it? That's
If a
interesting.
card with Gust Wave, when this attacks, oh, this isn't even on hit. This is an attack trigger.
Oh, really?
When this attacks, you may banish a card with combo from your graveyard. If you do, oh, you search your deck.
Yeah.
Search your deck for a card with the same name, then shuffle and maybe play. Okay, so you could, if there's a card with combo that you want that's in your graveyard, you can banish that in order to get it out of your deck. Okay,
Actually,
so,
I'm gonna do something a little weird. I'm not gonna banish it.
yeah, I honestly, I didn't think you had any good targets in here.
I've got one, but you gotta still load it up. Still, so with the Mugenshi release, you can still kind of hit a little bit. But when we get to Lord of Wind, you need a little bit of fuel in there.
Oh yeah, because release or attacks for 4s. Oh, it's a super rare. Remember when that was a thing?
Oh yeah. So that just does the one, and you already took it, I think, didn't you?
No.
Oh, okay. And then I'm done.
Or, you know what?
Yeah, you might have already taken it.
I did actually.
Yeah.
Because I went 28, 23, 22, and now to 21, which is wrong. So I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Nice. Or wait, you were at 23. You should have gone up to 23, right?
No, I put myself down from 22 to 21. Because I
Oh.
went to, because I went from 28
cool.
to 23, and then the hit from that, which was for 1, down to 22,
Cool.
and then I did.
Because before we started talking, you took
Yeah.
one off, and then I was
Yeah.
like, I thought so. So cool.
I appreciate the assistance. Okay. So we're gonna play my nice little shiny Earth's Embrace. Floating 2 here. Well, I'm gonna immediately use it. So we're gonna do a we're going to do a Summer's Fall. I am going to decompose just because I need to start getting online. However, I'm not going to be balancing any aura because, like, I don't have to. I can still decompose, but I don't have to do the effect of Summer's Fall. Now, Earth's Embrace says, at the beginning of your end phase, create an embodiment of Earth token, then if you haven't banished an Earth card this turn, destroy it. So, at the end of this turn, I'm going to get an embodiment of Earth that Florian could have doubled if he was online. Because I've banished an Earth, because I just decomposed, I'm not going to lose Earth's Embrace this turn.
Cool.
We've got 2 Earth cards banished. Summer's Fall is coming in for 4. No rune chance.
All right.
I think Earth Embrace has the potential to be really good in particular matchups, because any matchup where the effect of Bark Skin of the Millennial Tree is good, Summer's Fall is good as well. I don't think that's particularly relevant to ninjas, but I could be wrong. Because whenever I think ninjas, I keep thinking, like, their strongest attack is 3, and then I get slapped for, like, 4 and 5, and sometimes 6 with Go Again. I'm like, boy, I wish I had an embodiment right now.
Let's see, how am I going to do this? All right. I will block 3.
Take 1.
Take 1.
Pass turn.
Cool.
An embodiment of Earth springs into existence.
Nice.
We've got 3
Like that
Earths
springs.
advantage now, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the pun was not intended, but that's just how it ended.
It worked out. Nice.
And we say go.
Nice. All right, so I will...
This is a hand that exists.
Surging Strike
For 5.
for 5.
Yeah, the thing about Surging Strike is that
okay.
it's expensive. You
Yeah.
gotta commit to it.
That's where hard cross straps. If you really got it, if you see, when you see the Katsu
yeah.
break cross straps and go for surging,
Tremble.
well, yeah, I mean that's like I'm going for it, like, which is also interesting because it's like
See,
it's only a matter of time before that probably gets banned.
I mean, it got banned in Blitz, deservedly. They printed that in the Prism Monarch Precon, and now it's banned in Blitz. It's just like, and the Monarch Precons is how I learned to play, and I was like, this is way too good. I can just do this and like send out an angel or one of my better angels. That's wild. Despite my embodiment of Earth, 5 is an annoying number, so we're gonna, and you've got 1 card in hand, so no blocks. We'll take 5.
Okay.
Down to 16.
Called it because all I can do is paper cut.
No, that's bad for me, actually. Like, damn. Oh well, it's fine. I can make do. I should have blocked. I really should have blocked. That's so bad. Fine, we'll just... I need to get a card out of my hand, otherwise it would be wasteful. So we're gonna block 4 against your 1. And then we're gonna take 1. Oh, that was such a misplay. Holy crap.
Yep, that's
Such to suck. But at least my follow-up is going to be...
Thomas
I
taught me
didn't
that.
even have to block. That was not necessary.
You can take it back.
Yeah, I will, thank you. Please.
Yeah.
Because I can just pitch this into Grasp, which is, like, better in this case. So that's embodiment
But
goes.
yeah, something to know about Lord of Wind though is to really make it kind of fly, I gotta load it up with some decent, like, what is it, Surging Strikes?
Yeah, it's the whole combo line. Surging Strikes, then Whelming Ghost Wave, then Release.
So it pays, I gotta let it churn for a little bit to really do nasty things. But we're getting there.
Nasty. All right, we're gonna pitch into Grasp and make a rune chant, and then we're going to send Felling of the Crown at you, pitching more. So we got 1 rune chant triggering, and who knows if I decompose this turn? It's anyone's guess. We got 3 Earths in here.
So that's coming for 1 rune chant.
1 rune chant.
It's gonna burn me.
And I'm definitely decomposing. Please try to contain your shock and surprise. 1, to 3.
Oh, that's coming for 8?
Yeah, now we're at 5 and banished, so this comes in for 8. But before that, please sink a card from your hand. This also means that Barkskin and Well-Grounded are online. Although Barkskin and Earth Embrace by extension don't really come fully online until Florian's online. But it is what... Oh, I keep forgetting to do this. I want to have Florian on his young side until I hit the critical 8. And then flip him.
I gotta sink one. That's not fun. That's bad. Bad.
Disruption that does not rely on hitting.
Alright, so I will... I'll throw this one out.
Oh, that's not discarded. It's
Oh,
to the
discard.
bottom of your deck.
Goes to the bottom of the deck. Okay, cool. Thanks. Got that.
Buried to be reborn. Probably.
So I will block 4 and take 4.
Okay. Love to see it. We're now at 1 Earth in here.
And then,
We don't like only having 1.
yeah, that was brutal. That 8 swing just, whew. It hurties. Okay, cool.
End of turn. We make another embodiment. We did banish, so Earth's Embrace next to
Alright, I'm just gonna arsenal and pass.
Damn. Alright. Start of turn, we're going to pitch into Grasp to make a rune chant. Float 1. Oh, and this embodiment goes away. Then, yeah, we'll do a Arcane Seeds and Life. So we're gonna gain a life. My Unreading Blade doesn't stop me here, and we're making 2 more rune chants up to 3. And then we're going to send a Swarming Rune Veil at you. 3 rune chants triggering. All modes are active. So that's +1, go again, and if it hits, you can't prevent any arcane damage from me from the rest of the turn, which is super relevant, I swear.
Alright, so that's coming for 3.
4.
Oh,
4 would go again. Because it's getting +1
Oh,
from itself.
3 rune chance and 4 with go again, right?
Yes.
Alright. What do I got here? Alright, I will block the 3 rune chance. So I'll just do that.
Actually, you're not blocking, you're preventing.
Oh,
There's a
preventing.
difference.
And then I'll take the 4.
Cool. And then we'll just follow up with Reaping Blade. Who could have seen that coming?
It's coming for 3.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, okay. Take 3.
We're going to arsenal this. And at the end of the turn, Earth's Embrace makes me the embodiment. However, I did not banish, so it itself dies, returning to the Earth's Embrace itself.
Nice.
F in the chat. Draw up and say go. The turn is yours.
Okay, I will crack cross strap.
Here it comes.
Oh, kind of. I was missing 1 card, so that might tell you some, but it's still a pretty rocking turn if I can pull it off. So,
Fair statement.
story, yep, so that's free. It's 5, go again.
Alright, we're gonna activate Well Grounded. to get its 2 prevention in, and then we're also we're going to say no blocks, reactions.
Okay, so is that blocking all?
No, I do have a reaction with the
Okay,
rootbound carapace.
Oh, that's fine. No, so no reactions. Sorry.
A big shocker.
And you don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah, me play rootbound carapace. Florian, I would never.
No.
So I'm banishing these 2 earth cards as well as well grounded, but I still have its prevention going, of course.
Okay, cool.
And now, Florian's online.
Online, nice. I like the
So, we're doing, so we got the 2 prevention that I will represent with this die, as well as 3 defense from carapace, so we are blocking out.
All right, cool. So, good. So that resolves. Everything's good. Then I'll play a gust wave of the second wind. So that's coming for 4. Go again.
Do we just do the basic thing? We do the basic. I will block with channel because of my embodiment of earth. That gets +1, so we're blocking 4.
All right, cool. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. All right, contingency. So I will Kadachi.
No reacts or blocks.
Nope, just Kadachi for 1. Oh yeah, floating 2. That matters that much.
I can only assume another sword to my face, or a dagger actually.
Yeah, cut through.
Cut through. 4 with go again.
4 with go again.
Yeah, I'm not stopping that. 4 down to 12.
And then Kadachi.
Down to 11. 11 to 9.
And that's all I got. So yeah, that blocking
that's
out.
all. That's all he says.
Well, that blocking out because it was about to get kind of brutal.
Yeah, I mean, as the cross strats came out, I was just like, time to be defensive.
Well, yeah, and I was like, well, it's kind of getting later and later, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the big turn off, but I was like, I got to keep the pressure on.
Fair enough statement. All right, embodiment goes away. I literally just counted this and I've already forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's ready to go. Okie dokie. Florian online, we can do fun and interesting things. So, fun and interesting things we shall do.
Nice.
We're gonna start off with a arcane seeds. We're gonna make a rune chant, then make a rune chant, but we're actually gonna make a total of 4 because of Florian being
Nice.
awesome and his chantly self. And then we're gonna say Swarming Bloom Veil. All modes are online. 4 with go again with 4 rune chants triggering. If I can find like my dice and things.
Ooh.
So 4 rune chants triggering. Let's see. Down and 4 with go again and 1 card in hand, I should say.
So it's 4 and 4. That's gonna take me down to what, 1. Ugh, crud. Feel like that hit.
And Swarming Blue Veil's on hit is in effect. Well, can be in effect. We don't know.
Yeah, I will. Not fun to be around. Am I gonna flinch? Oh crud! This is where the internet's like they're gonna call me for flinching. But I'm gonna have to. So I'll flinch. I'll block at least 3 of those. So I'll take 1 rune chant.
Define flinch?
Actually blocking,
Oh, okay.
not going down to like 1 and
okay,
then yeah.
that makes sense. So you took 1
Took 1.
from the Rooney boys, and now you've got 4 with go again and on hit barreling down at you.
And then 4. So I'm gonna take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. We're gonna close the chain.
Okay. Crazy stuff.
And then we're
about
going to
that.
pitch into grass to make a total of 2 rune chants, and then we're going to immediately swing with Reaping Blade. Now, these 2 rune chants are unpreventable because of Swarming Gloomveil's on hit, so you must take 2.
Okay.
And now you're facing 3 physical, which is a very fancy way of saying, give me a card.
Here's your card.
Sweet. Pass. That was a very good turn.
It was a very nice turn. It's. Let's see. Alright. Alright.
Oh, this hand, if this hand was slightly different, it would have the potential to be extremely funny.
Be like water. Come for 1.
Let's get in our blocks early. We're gonna put in Bark Skin. When this defends, I'm gonna make an embodiment that Florian will double. So now all my non-attack actions block for an additional 2.
And Arsenal pass.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Okay.
I wish I had the resources to make this hand work because it would be one of my favorite ways to end. But like that's just not possible. So oh well, God forbid. It's still good, so like I can't complain too loudly. We're gonna do a Bramble Spark. We're gonna fuse it with Tree.
Okay, cool.
This is why I wanted to make Tree work because unless you have Prevention in hand, this just kills you dead immediately. And then we're going to pitch into Grasp to make 2 rune chants.
Okay.
And then with 2 floating, we're going to send out a CNC. Yeah, there goes my dice. So we got 2 rune chants coming in, and then Bramble Spark is also going to include its own little ping of 1 arcane damage, and then Command and Conquer itself will come in for 9 damage with the on hit that CNC is so well known for.
Okay. Alright. There we go. So that's gonna pay for the rune chance. Am I able to block that one too?
Oh yeah, this
cool.
is arcane damage. So like,
Yeah.
you stuffed
boom,
out.
boom.
Bramble Spark is functionally rune
Then
chant.
I gotta block out it for 9.
Whoop, whoop. Okay.
Bum bum bum. And then on my turn, well, here, we'll wait for your turn to finish first.
Got something from Arsenal you want to do?
Nope. I'm all good.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, because that's not going to do me any good, basically. So
draw
I'll
up and say
draw
go.
it.
Okay.
Draw up and say go.
Yeah, you're gonna love me. We're gonna pitch into Grasp again. Make 2 rune chants. And we're gonna send a Felling of the Crown.
Oh, is that the 8?
Yes, sir. And I will definitely be decomposing, but I technically don't have to announce that yet.
Alright. Any rune chance?
2 rune chants triggering.
I gotta block that too. So they'll pay for the rune chance, and I'll block out 8.
You gotta sink a card before you can block.
Ooh, okay, then that might be game. Because if I gotta sink a card, I'm gonna sink that one because it only blocks 2. So the max I can block is 6.
Good
Good
game. Let's go! Oh, and I technically didn't do it yet, but I need to prove that I can do.
Interesting.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah,
our
it's all good.
decompose. So yeah, we got there.
Yeah, I believe you. At this stage of the game, like
I was kind of worried there for a little bit because
It was-
I'm notoriously bad against ninjas.
it was rolling for a while. I started hitting a few bumps on that. I should have held on to Mask of Many Faces.
I did think that was a little early.
That was a little early for playing that because towards the end, I
You drew sauce.
I
It
had
would
no
have been
kindling.
turned on if you had the mask.
If I had the mask, I would have been able to at least get because you got to have a surging strike for a lot of this deck.
Oh yeah.
And so, I mean, to put in bonds, I cut out some of those Be Like Waters, but they block out all the time, and it's got to hit. So,
Yeah. That's the problem with relying on an on-hit. Although, like, the number of times where Ancestral Empowerment would have just been like, you're going to get your on-hit and here's a card. So if you don't have that in your deck already, I would definitely put it in.
I love this card. This has been playing.
Oh, yeah.
But towards the end of the game, I didn't have enough to really get there, to get to Crane Dance. And it's just like...
What is that combo? Oh, yeah. Okay, Crane Dance.
So I need Crane Dance, which is weird, but I can, with my retracing steps, jump over to there. So it's all good. So I'm still waiting to see how that keeps playing out, but that was a good game.
Very good.
Solid Florian.
I think everyone prefers a game where it feels close, because that definitely felt very close.
There was a while I was like, if I get a couple good turns, I think there's a good chance that we might be able to eke out something, and then it all fell apart.
Florian is 100% a deck that you don't want to get online, like, not just for the obvious reasons, but because so much of his stuff becomes infinitely better the moment he actually gets online.
Yeah, he turns on the gas.
I was a little worried that I wasn't going to get my decomposers quickly enough, but we got that Rootbound Carapace giving us the last one. I was worried that I wasn't going to have enough in pitch or in grave in order to get it, but like the hand that I drew into where I was hoping to get my last decompose didn't have a card that did it, so I was like, I have to hope for a Rootbound Carapace in my next hand, or I'm like a full turn cycle behind on getting online, and that's super no bueno. But we got it. So the deck behaved. I saw very little of my Carapaces, and I run all the reds and yellows, so I was surprised getting it, not seeing any, but like one showed up, and that's all we needed.
That's all you needed, and once you hit that, I mean, that's a power card for sure. Did you report?
Yes, I did.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
Although in large-scale settings, tournament organizers prefer that all players report, just because if one player reports and the other one doesn't, then the results have to be manually confirmed, just in case there's a dispute. Which the very first major event that I went to was a calling down in Texas back when Tales of Aria was the latest hotness.
Oh, cool.
And that was exactly something that happened, but not because of someone actually legitimately disagreed that they had lost, but because they fat-fingered the wrong button.
Oh, yeah.
So,
they were just
and we both reported, but since we reported contradictory results, then the judges immediately flagged and was like, what's going on here?
So let's talk. Who actually won this?
And I was like, I did. I think that was a Arcade Rising sealed side event. And that was the first time that I ever piloted Viserai, and was like, I already loved Viserai. My hipster thing for Flesh and Blood is that I can say I liked Viserai before he was cool. Because when he first started, he was a joke.
Yeah.
Objectively awful.
Oh, really?
He was incredibly susceptible to variance, because Runeblades have that dependency on both attacks and non-attacks. And the only reason why he got into the position where he is now is because they printed a lot of stuff that just makes him more consistent.
Okay, cool.
More cards with Go Again, away. Like, his specialization is, of course, extremely good, but that's only 3 cards. So he started to get a little bit better by the time we had Dynasty, and then he was sort of puttering along, sitting around in about middle of the pack in Living Legend, right until Rosetta happened, and then he just boom!
And then took off.
Yeah, absolutely launched sky high, and of course he was getting some nice little cards here and there from Dusk Till Dawn, obviously, and a few expansion slot cards that were relevant to him, and my favorite card for him, Sonata Galaxia, the one that's tutors 4 auras. Not only is that a fun name to say, and that was an expansion slot card in Heavy Hitters, I think. I think that the printing of that card is what set Viserai on the path to LL. He would, even without Rosetta, I think he would have hit LL in either this year or next year.
Eventually.
Yeah, without Rosetta, he would have hit LL probably, literally repeating myself. I'm so smart.
No, it's all good. I mean, it's interesting hearing about a lot of the heroes before they were big, because I came in a little bit later, and Viserai was always just kind of strong. And it's like, you know, when you're like, oh no, when he first came out, he was garbage, you know, and it was just
So
like...
awful. The only way to play him was OTK. The only way. And it was pure luck on whether or not you could get there. And then, like, Chain came out, and suddenly we were like, huh, so Rune Blades can be really, really good, actually. And then Tales of Mario, we have another Rune Blade, and we're like, okay, LSS, we get it with the Rune Blades. And then us, Chain and Jordan were just like, yes, more Rune Blades. What was the next
Rune Blades are fun to play, though. I do like Florian. I like playing Florian because I like the combination of arcane and damage. And you know, and it's just a cool. I mean, just the feel of it is really nice.
Oh, yeah, the thing that really drew me into Rune Blade was the aesthetic, because I love me some magic circles. Full Metal Alchemist has me by the balls, his color scheme is like the moment I saw, I was just like, that's my guy. You cannot say. I showed it to my brother, and like my brother could not care less about anything relating to card games at all. I actually tried. I was like, look at this guy. He was like, that's your guy. That's my guy, because I love purple and black as a color combo so much.
Perfect. Yeah.
Viserai was my jam, and I'm so miffed that I did not get to play him except one time at a Battle Hardened back when Dynasty came out, and I got squashed. The only game that I won was against an Arachne, and that's because I was against an Arachne. That Arachne came into the game just dead in the water.
No, I played Huntsman before, and that was rough.
I want Huntsman to be good. I really do. It's just never gonna happen.
Contract's pretty good, but kind of like how earlier Viserai, in order to make it somewhat viable, you had to throw a ton of reactions and wait for the stars to align.
Yeah.
And so if I drew like a perfect hand every single time, it was a little dangerous. But then if I didn't get that.
That's why I really liked the Contract Arachne Blitz deck from the Hunted, because of that mentor. It solves Contract's biggest problem, and that's just giving it Go Again, because there's no Contract card that has Go Again, and there's no card relating to Contract that could give them Go Again. Like, there's no reaction that says card with Contract gets Go Again, which I think there should have been, but oh well. And then we got a mentor that doesn't do the whole specialization searching thing, and you instead have to pay him silver, and even if you can't, he goes to the top bottom of your deck and draws you a card. What? And he blocks for 4, so he's infinitely better at blocking than any other mentor in the entire game. So that
could have balanced it all out.
I really need LSS on June 7th, when presumably Project Blue switches from alpha to beta. I need them to say that mentors are allowed.
That's interesting.
Because all mentors are printed at Majestic, and they do not see play at all in Blitz. Not a single one.
I've never actually played with a mentor.
They're so cool, and the artwork is so pretty, and the effect is interesting. Prisms was like the librarian. The first time you make a special shield token, you draw a card and put a lesson counter on him. When you hit 3, he banishes and puts a specialization into your arsenal. That was the mentor, or that was the way mentors worked for all of them until we got the one for Arachne.
Did you start out with the mentor on the board? Or did you have to draw into it?
Oh yeah, you had to draw.
Okay. Cool.
And they cannot pitch. They cannot be played. They're only useful in the arsenal, because you at the start of your turn you can flip them face up. And then they have a passive effect, like the librarian making the shield and getting the card draw.
Oh, that's interesting.
The one in the classic battles for Dorinthia was, I forget her name, it was Commander Hala. Your first attack with Dawnblade Resplendent gets +1, and on hit Go Again. And then she only needed 2 lesson counters to tutor, and instead of banishing and searching for any specialization, it was specifically Glistening Steelblade. Slap that into Arsenal and go. One of the other things that set the one who pulls the strings, the Arachne mentor, apart from everyone else is that he did not flip at the beginning of your turn like every other mentor. Instead, you had to flip him as an attack reaction. Which, that's nice to have some little hidden information. The problem is that he only gives the go again to the first card on a turn with contract. So if you're attacking with a contract card and then flipping in with the mentor as a reaction to that contract card, it doesn't count because you've already played in a contract card. So this one is not getting go again. He has to be already flipped in order to give it go again, because then when you attack, it gets go again, not the first contract card like has go again or whatever.
So you had to pull them in as a reaction before you could actually, because that way it says your first.
The perfect ideal like situation is to hit with a or swing with a dagger first, and then react on that dagger attack. So go dagger, contract, dagger, flip mentor,
get
contract,
to go again.
contract.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Interesting.
I think what would really help propel contract into being a bit more competitive is maybe if we got a dagger that was supporting it somehow. I don't see a way to easily do that, but maybe like give them a dagger that says the next time this hero is hit, banish the top card of their deck. So like if the first dagger hits, it doesn't do any banishing, but the next time you banish that many +1. Yeah. Something like that.
Oh yeah, we were getting.
Yeah, we're just yapping. We set. We round 2.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Wonder who I'm playing.
That'll be pretty quick.
Katsu in, Katsu out.
Yep.
Awesome. How'd you do?
I got it. I beat Barry.
Awesome. Have fun.
It was well.
Oh, actually. All right. I gotta get the board set up real quick. 1 second. Sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed that commentary from some of our players. We're ready for round 2 already. I didn't even get to do the outro and intro. I actually do have to do a quick outro, though, before I come back in the intro. So you guys are out there. Don't forget, you guys can comment for one of these 2 packs. I'm going to get this board set up for our 2 new players for round 2. We'll kick it off and we'll get ready. But for now, give me a couple seconds. I'll be right back. Welcome back to Humber Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, and we're ready for round 2. We have Dylan, Armin in the studio ready for round 2. Both players undefeated at the moment, and let's see who can keep that streak going, because there's only one round after this, and we're going to find out who our champion for today is. The gem packs, the awesome packs that they get to open, and potentially the packs that you get to open. With all you have to do is just comment in that thread. We can see your chats at the table, so if you want, you can ask questions, talk to people, see what they're doing, say hi, and see how the players are doing. But these 2 are going to have a good time just enjoying themselves playing this awesome game of Flesh and Blood during this Armory night. We've got the heroes from Dylan. Who's your hero? Katsu. And Armin.
I'm on Dash.io.
Dash.io? I love it. All right, 2 great heroes, 2 great metas. Let's find out. Did that new ban list make an impact, or did it just kind of like do a thing? We'll see. Guys, we're going to have a great round. Let's get ready for our players in best of 1, round 2. Players, fight!
You said you're going second?
Yeah. If you know times that man quitting.
Yeah.
I'll turn 0, so quit.
If Katsu becomes meta, I'm playing 3 of no time.
Oh, yeah, no, the card's good. This matchup actually doesn't completely come down to that, but it does.
It's very strong.
If you don't... What's that?
Close the door when you leave. Make sure it's closed, because you guys have the non-royalty free music up there.
All right.
And come get me if you could, so I can.
Appreciate you. Yeah, if you don't see it in old time zone, it becomes a little more even. If you see it really early in old time zone, it hurts a lot.
Alright, it's really good. It's really, really good.
So,
Are we running 60?
yeah, clean
I'm on
60.
66, I think.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Fantastic. I'm gonna keep track of life. Boots, crown, adaptive plating, and heavy hurt.
So, yeah.
Is this still in view?
Yeah,
we're good. Cool.
Yep.
Okay. Best of luck, man.
Yeah, man. I'm good.
Sounds good. Cerebellum crank.
Okay.
No time zone.
There it is.
Thinking about cranking.
Mm-hmm.
Bond specifically says from graveyard is what it banishes, right?
Correct,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
That's correct.
I'm gonna go ahead and name Surging Strike.
Okay.
I'm going to choose not to crank here.
Sounds good to me. Let me read that
Go for it. Hand or it's from hand, pitch, and play is what it affects.
one. Yep. Okay.
I will arsenal a card. And I'll pass to you.
Okay. Play be like wire for 3 on hit, pay 1, and name it Surgeon Strike, Head Jab, or
Yeah.
Twisters.
No box.
No reactions.
Take.
Just gonna hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will do a couple of sugars here. It's probably gonna be that. So this could be that. Could be. Sure. Sorry, I was thinking.
No, you're fine. Take your time.
Yeah, I guess just for damage sake, that's probably the best one. Yeah, we'll do the first is a Katsu trigger.
Sure.
Discarding this
Mm-hmm.
to go get bonds. And then second is paying 1 to name it Surging Strike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got it.
Name floating one. There you go.
You can.
Freaking Yu-Gi-Oh deck. And then 2 go again on hit draw card, floating 1 resource.
And your response.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
It cares about Descendant, so the full Dishonor alarm won't be on. It'll just be a 0.
No, that's it. What do you mean?
It cares about Gust. I'm saying for the Dishonor, because Dishonor's engraved. So
Yeah,
I'll
it
go
cares about
get-
descendant.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Unless I get lucky.
200 draw card.
Yes, 2 go again on hit draw card.
Cover. No box.
No reactions.
Take.
2.
Yep.
Draw. We'll do 4 go again on hit draw for mask.
No box.
No reactions. And go get this on. I'll do this first for the draw. Where are you?
Sure. Yeah.
So then draw for mask.
little bit.
Here we go.
Set.
Yeah, it's good. 27. Yeah. That's so funny. I think I have to do it this way then. Because that when you have me
Sorry,
under 7 of it, it's probably not worth it. Because then that would be on no card hand. Yeah, 4 no go again.
Dishonor's not live, correct?
No, it's not.
Sure.
Just a core 4.
Yeah, yeah,
I
gotcha.
would need to have a descendant on the chain.
Yeah, okay. No blocks.
No reactions.
Take
Take
4?
Yep. And I'll move in.
You got it. Rolling priority on end. You're good.
Yeah.
Counter stick down.
Yep.
Spark a rocket boost.
Yep.
Spark of genius.
Sounds good.
3 go again.
3 go again. No boxing reactions.
No reacts.
I can take 3.
Cancel thought. Yeah, it does block 1, right? Freeze
What?
riders.
It does, yes.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. 4 block.
T-bone boost.
Mm-hmm.
Red 060. Card. No reacts.
No reaction, yeah.
Throttle.
That's a good one.
Pitch a blue. Float 1. Boost. Fast and Furious. Put a counter on Cerebellum.
Yep. Blocking 1. And reactions.
No reacts.
Take 5.
Yep. Thinking.
Mm-hmm. Take your time, man.
Close chain.
This game's gonna go literally 3 turns.
Yeah, it's not gonna be long. I will activate Fountain right here.
Sounds good.
Pulse Wave and Cerebellum. 2 resources. Okay. Yeah, I'll throw my suite here. 10.
Is either that or pulse wave?
Yeah.
Yeah, no boxing reactions.
Rex, you're done.
But smack my turn. Sorry.
Alrighty, I'll pass.
Um, 4. Once. The only thing I could do is if it hits, I can give it go again for researchers.
Yeah, I guess so. Is it on hit?
On hit, yes. So it's an on hit trigger.
5. All right.
Did you?
5 is good. If you have it, you have it. Go for
Okay,
it.
we're gonna do this first.
Yeah, okay.
Attack reactions. See what we're drawing into. So we're at 5 right now. Yeah, and then breaking skills.
Sure.
At 6.
Yeah, you got it. Take one?
Yeah, take one. So I'm thinking on the Cajillion triggers here. So this is definitely happening.
Yeah.
Obviously. Give it a go again. Put these so give it a go again, and then we gotta think this is our arsenal. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and discard 100 wins. Go get a. Were you all the top? Right? Retrace the past.
You're good.
5 times the stamp. This two. That goes there. So that can be played. That. Yeah, let's play Or we do that, yeah. That's probably better. Yeah, yes. Okay. We'll play some Arsenal.
Yeah,
There you go again, no nuts.
No blocks.
No reactions. 1, 2, 3.
19.
Yeah. We'll then play this for 4, go again, on hit, mask, and we will banish a whelming to go get a whelming.
So what's playable for Vanish right now? It's retrace and volume,
These
right?
two, anything sideways is playable. This is the way I normally do it. It's like cheat. And then we have 1 card.
You're good.
So line hand, then these two are playable. On the mask.
No blocks.
No reactions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw from mask. That's fine. Okay. This is why I stuck so hard. 'Cause I made your we were 15. Okay, so I had this. I have to do that to try and make them box. Yeah, this is like the only choice I have here. 3, go again.
On your draw?
No.
Oh, 'cause it's
no
not
surge,
off.
no
Yeah.
surge in there. Yeah, that's where I screwed up the sequence.
Do you draw off this? Or no, you didn't draw off that.
I drew off this from mask.
Okay.
Yep.
2 cards in hand?
Yep, 2 cards in hand. And then
So there's just 3 go again.
yep, just 3 cards.
Strike, Quiz, continue, monkey. How does it have to go again?
Breeze our boots. Once I popped it, it gave all cards a combo go again.
For the turn?
Yep.
Okay. You're fine. No blocks.
1, 2, 3. We'll do this. We'll need Descendant Gust Wave. Since Whelming was last, so it gets +2 and go again, so it's 4 go again.
8.
4 go again.
Banger.
Banish this on area this time. Sorry, will not be online. It'll just be a 0 for 4 because I don't have a circle strike.
Mm-hmm.
Should be the last one or second. You are there. And then this is playable 1 card in hand.
You're good. No blocks.
Alright, actions. 4 go again. 1 card.
You block 3 here.
Take on 1.
Take 1.
Okay.
You're actually no.
No, not
Okay.
I will move down.
I got it. Yeah, this is gonna be a fast game.
It's all it is. It's either you punch me in the, or we both punch her in the face. And the first one to get a punch wins, usually.
Core, play this off the top, crank it.
Good.
2 action points.
Yep. Oh, now I get a coordinator. Not much you can do.
Twin drive, double boost.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, it's double boost. I'm going to. Yep. 5 go again, threatening boom grenade.
Yep.
Sure thing. 3 cards in hand.
Yep.
Oh, close chain.
Mm-hmm.
Activate Cerebellum.
Yep.
Draw a card.
Yep.
Okay.
You're down to 1 action point now, right?
Yes.
Just on track now. Okay, cool. The blue boo. Only can read colors if I want to block.
Seriously, that's boost.
3.
Red T-Bone. 3 go again, threatening boom.
3 on hit, 2 additional.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, I wasn't great, but I didn't want to crown because blue boom was on the top, and that wasn't great. But this is a crankable item.
Can't play this anyways. We're gonna block 2, take 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, take 3.
Some good defensive value next turn. Anyways, we're gonna do something easy.
I'm up
Change
to
over, okay.
3 because
Yep.
shoot you for 2,
Take the 2.
and I'll pass. Where are we?
Oh, yeah. Back to Ira.
Yep, back to Ira. I'll give you Foundry Heart.
I know. Again.
This is coming in for 1, not 2.
Yeah.
1 card in hand?
Yeah. 1 and 1 archer.
I'll take 1.
4.
Yep. Hey, look here.
Yeah. Good trade. God's looking more naked now.
No on hits.
Nice.
Thinking about the rest of my blocks.
Yeah.
It's 4, right?
Correct.
I'll give you 5 here in crown.
Sounds good.
Go for it.
Nothing else for me.
Yeah, you got it.
Let's see if I would have gotten lucky and hit Armory off the top.
Dash.
Mm-hmm.
No time zone. Crank. Naming Surging Strike.
Okay.
Alright, let me look at your. How many wellments you got in that Banish, bud?
Vanish?
Red?
1. No, 4.
Okay. It's followed by Surging Strike. Comes in for 4 go again?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll search for
Surging is probably correct here. Yeah. I'll name Surging.
it. Okay. Yeah, early game, I would always name bonds just so they can't loop you. Late game, I would name a starter.
That's fair. That's good to know.
Yeah. Because without bonds, it limits what I can do.
Oh yeah, it definitely limits your like ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Especially, I run against you, but a lot of Katsus don't. So if you name bonds, like they literally don't have another line.
That's funny. Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Boost. I cranked, so it's coming in for 4.
Yeah.
Expedite off the top. 4 go again.
Block 3 enemy reactions.
No reacts. Red Throttle Boost. Sucker Genius. 6 go again.
Block 2, taking 4 enemy reactions. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Spin action point to shoot you.
No blocks enemy reactions.
No reacts. Take 2.
Take 2.
Shoot you again.
Take 2.
Oh, you're good. Go for it.
Corruption.
Take 1.
Okay. Gotcha. Four.
Just a raw 0 for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And plating. No good.
4.
Yeah, no galvanose.
Yep, yep.
Good?
Yep.
Alright. Thinking, holding priority on the enemy's turn.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah. Right. Sounds good.
Good float.
Mm-hmm.
Saber hit boost. 5 go again.
3. Any reactions?
No reacts.
Take 2.
Close chain.
Yep.
Foundry heart.
Yep.
Resources.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot drift 2.
No reactions.
No reacts.
Take 2.
You got it. Pass.
Yep. 3 go.
TG.
I had a surging from turn 1 and
Yeah.
then drew into another surging and then got like,
Yeah,
so
no,
like
but-
you were stopping those, but
No times it's cracked. I just named the wrong. Well, I mean, I prevented a good amount of damage from the surgings, but I'm
Yeah.
also like letting your ceiling go crazy with the retraces and the Be Like Waters.
it's not the wrong call. I don't think at all. I think especially that one turn where I started with Fluster.
Yeah.
If let's just say you name bonds, like yeah, I'm not gonna have a double bonds turn, but what I would have done is just name it went and got Mikachi.
I mean, you didn't have it in second empowerment, so I probably should have just blocked 6 there and just call it a day.
Yeah, but if you block 6, then I in my turn with 2 bonds and accessories and a wall in my hand.
Yeah.
So it just resets it.
It resets it, but if I can, depending on how much damage I can present, because I did have a Cerebellum on the field, which is unfortunate. If I have a Cerebellum on the field, I can probably. Well, actually, I did have a Cerebellum.
You did.
So
And that was my thought. I was like, if he blocks 6, then I make him give up 2 cards, and I have my full combo line still in my hand.
yeah.
The worst he's gonna do me next turn is like 5 to 10 damage, and then I just restart and make him do it again.
Yep.
And eventually he's gonna run out of items. So that was my goal. But yeah, it's a lot harder. It's harder to take damage when you have Cerebellum on the field because you can just
No, Cerebellum's cracked.
kind of outbuy you.
It's just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I do just block. I think in the future I probably just block the Fluster. If you have double ancestral.
Well, you blocked 5. Like in
Blocked
my opinion,
5.
you blocked correct because like
I mean, you're gonna like. The only way you get out of that is breeze riders into breaking skills and maybe an empowerment, right?
or if I have Razor. But
If you have Razor, but then
if
you're
you
playing
have
Razor.
you have Razor.
Are you playing Razor in that list?
One of yeah. For that very reason, because they see that and then they block differently the entire game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like if you see me even block with a Razor, you're like, okay, I got block 7 on this now. Or
Oh,
8.
I'm not blocking 7
Yeah.
on your Katsu deck. That's not happening.
But some people do.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's so funny.
I cannot afford to block that much.
Yeah, your deck's not specifically.
Good game, man.
Yeah, you see it.
Recording?
Yeah.
Nice.
Unless you need, like, it's all the same. If you use that.
Close it. Ew.
Take it down.
Nah, Dylan got it.
And that's going to do it for round 2. Dylan likely moving to the finals. We'll see if he stays at the table. We'll find out in our final round. Don't forget, if you guys haven't done so already, please hit the exclamation point join or something in the chat so it lets us and that little pesky little algorithm know that you guys are paying attention and I get all those awesome, beautiful points. Not going to be ad revenue anymore, but I'll take the points. All right, guys. Also, if you want to, you can also chat to get your chance to get one of these 2 packs. But all I need from you is some simple chat. Thanks for being here. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, and we're here for round 3. That means the final round of this Flesh and Blood Armory Night here at Lifelink Games, guys. We have an amazing matchup. Moog making it back to the table. You've seen him a couple weeks before, and now he's back trying to defend the championship here and try to take down the win with the 3 packs. But he has to get through Dylan first, and we just saw Dylan win the camera. Can this deck keep winning back-to-back? Let's see. You guys got to stay tuned to check it out. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. We can see your comments at the table. If all I ask is just be respectful about it. And if you do, you get yourself in a chance for one of these 2 free packs we're giving away. This will go to anyone who's playing tonight or in the chat, and we're going to find out after this round who that person might be. Stay tuned, but right now we have to get in. Moog, who are you playing?
Florian.
Florian versus Dylan and your hero.
Katsu.
Katsu. All right, let's see these 2 players head to head. Gentlemen, fight.
All right, man.
Enjoy.
36.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Dio last night.
Ah.
Yeah, this matchup's difficult. It's not like something where I can just like poke you to death. I have to actually set up.
That's a little reassuring.
I haven't played it with Bond and Retrace though, so maybe it might feel a little different.
I barely know what those cards do, so there's that.
I will not shark you anything that has an on hit, I'll tell you what it is.
Word.
Armin had to ask basically every card. How many cards are you presenting?
60.
Alright, I'm at 60 as well. Just make sure. 15. And you'll go first.
All right. Okay. Earth's Embrace?
Can I read this one?
Yeah.
Just your Germany replacement?
Yeah. It's something. And then I will make a Rune Chant and Reaping Blade for 3.
I'll pitch to the Rune Chant. And block 3.
Okay. Arsenal and Max. And this will pop,
Yeah.
and I make a embodiment.
Oh, yeah.
Links. No on hits.
Nope. Just damage.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
Surging Strike for 4. It can cost you trigger or something.
Okay.
4.
Block 4.
Sounds good. 4 resolves. Only goes away since it's kind of a surge and it gets +1 go again on hit, draw a card. So 2 go on hit, draw a card. 1 card more.
No blocks.
0 options.
Block 3.
Sounds good. I removed it.
Can I make this worth it? Bramble Spark. Check out Earth Embrace. And then Plow and Decompose for 5 and an Arcane.
That's good for 2.
5. So I
5.
fused, yeah. 3 on meter.
Block for 1 arcane. And we go. Back to 5.
Okay. Pass. I'll make a rune chant. Float. One. You blocked the 5. I'm still at 39. I'll Arcane Seed's Life. For 2 more rune chants. 3. And then I'll send Reaping Blade for 3 and 3.
Block with 3 rune chants. Like this.
Okay. Arsenal pass.
Can't shift 1.
I'll discard a shelter.
Okay. Catch it again. Play Armory. 4.
No on hits.
No.
I'll take 4.
Alright, taking 3 initial.
Bramble Spark. Check out the Summer's Fall.
Yeah.
Pitch those for a Plow Under for 9.
Okay.
Arcane, and then I am decomposing.
I'll pitch to the Arcane.
Okay.
Block 9.
2, 5. Okay. Okay. No. Broccoli. Rune Chant and Blade.
Really, 3 doesn't think it's still on this card.
No, honestly, the deck hasn't changed at all since other than Germinate.
Since that's still without Scepter, Summer Boards are all for Broccoli. But I guess I get it. Let's see.
It still pushes 3 if they're only running AB1, and then you just get like the auto win at the end.
Yeah, we'll take the 7.
Okay. Channel.
Yep.
And I will not Arsenal. Pass.
We'll surge in here for 5 area. 1 float into it again.
Discard. Block. Make a rune chant.
Yep. Sounds good. Well, attack for 4. No good.
I'll take 4. Send CNC with rune chant.
Take the 4 from the rune chant.
That's just 6. Okay. Broccoli dies. And pass.
I'll pitch Kachi for no go again.
Discard Haunting Rendition.
Okay.
Float one for prevention.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Bramble Spark. Check out this Canopy Shelter.
Okay.
E-Strike for 10.
Yeah, I'll take the run.
And or enchant. So 12.
Yep.
Pass.
Harmony. It hits, so it's playable. Combat cards get +1 for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
Kachi for 1.
I'll take one.
Let's see. So much fun staring at a room blade with 10 armor. Makes no sense in this game.
Kinda can't wait to start brewing this for LL, honestly.
Yeah, the power level that they did in the last 2 sets is just egregious. Like, it's so much better than everything else in the game. Even with the bans, he's still the best deck by a mile not close.
Yeah, like,
There's just-
mid-range Florian is just, it's really solid.
Yeah,
The
like-
numbers are the best.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you have 6 cards in the deck that make me unconditionally discard a card, you have 10 armor minimum, not counting the. You have about 16 armor.
Yeah.
And you have an end game that even without Germinate is deterministic. It's like I don't understand what they were thinking when they listed that here. But that's just me. Let's do.
I think he's like the Aragorn case with Magic, where it's like, he just does, his numbers are just simply better.
Yeah, in every way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
This is 3 go again. On hit, I can pay 1 resource to name it Surgeon Strike, Twin Twisters, or Hellcat.
Okay. I'll block 6 and face you.
Okay. Yep. We'll get rid of this one. That resolves.
No blocks.
Take 1. Bring him to.
I'll decompose. Florian's online.
Yep. Pending you have this, it's another discard. Good chain. Basically, let's screw this up. We're gonna break the chain.
Okay.
Hot Partner Crossdrop. Play Bond's Ancestry for 5. And it's. Actually, it makes no sense to do that. I'm stupid. We're just gonna do this. I'm sorry. It's not gonna change anything. This is just 2 go. That's 1 go again from Ancestral Armory. Or
Okay.
3 no go again.
I'll take 3.
Sounds good.
Alright. Oath of the Arknight for 2 rune chance, and Reaping Blade for 4, so 6 total.
I'll pitch all 3 or pitch the rune chant.
Yeah.
And then block 3 here.
Okay.
Take 1.
Alright. Pass.
Kadashi for 1.
I'll discard a shelter.
Actually, I can't do that. Just Kadashi that, it prevents it, and then I'll be ready.
Okay. Broccoli. Rune Chant Blade. 2 rune chants, 1's for 4.
So take 8.
Okay. Channel, I've got fruits.
I will pop this now. Just need to take this 1 for 3. Go again. Oh, that counts for 3.
On hit, what?
Active
Combos?
Katsu trigger, so I can discard a 0 cost and go get a card combo.
I'll block 3.
Upgrade these skills, get a +1 reaction stuff from the other.
I'll crack Well-Grounded Floto Prevention.
Yep, that's fine. No reserves. Bonds 4 go again since it's comboed with the Senate Gust Wave. I can banish a card with combo, then go get it from my deck. I guess 100 wins, they're gonna get 100 wins, so 4 go again. No one hits, so then Katsu trigger if it hits.
Block 4.
Reaction stuff on Ancestral Empowerment. You're still floating 1, right?
Yeah.
God, I hate this stuff. Yeah, I can't do that. So block 4, even though you know it's going out. For 3 go again.
Block 2, float the prawn. Use the floating.
Yeah, you have 1 guardian or 2?
1. Thought you had 1 card left, man. Gosh.
Yeah,
That's Ninja, though.
I've been trying to set up, but you flowered me twice.
Yeah.
A game with only, I think a game with only 4 cards available should not have unconditional discard. But that's just me. Assassin. Yeah, that resolves. That's fine. 3 go again. On hit, I can pay 1 to name it Surgeon Strike, Head Jab, or Twin Twisters.
You can make it one of those.
Yeah, if I pay 1. It changes, it has an additional name. So I basically changed the name of it. Yeah, when this hits,
okay, so it's like-
choose Head Jab, Surgeon Strike, Twin Twisters, this gains that chosen name.
It's like marking, basically, for all intents and purposes.
So to speak, it allows me to like blend combo lines. So if I have something that cares about the Surgeon Strike,
I see.
it'll see it that it's called Surgeon Strike, if that makes sense.
This is gone. Yeah, I'll take 3.
Do I want to do this here? Yes, I think. Yes. Put it in Ancestral now, so +1 draw card. should just not run AV. I don't know why I do that. Because if I have Breeze Rage right now, this turn is so much different. I basically have to do that, right? Yeah. Which sucks, but yeah. So. My pig has a trigger. No reason it has to do that. Doesn't get around too much, but I think that's actually my last damage on it. Yeah, I have to do it that way. Right? Yeah, okay, so. Alright, so first on hit, if they want to make it certain strike. Second on hit would be Katsu trigger. To go get Bonds and Ancestry, I think.
I think I see why you play this deck now. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
It's like every attack could be a take up the mantle.
Yeah, and then third on hit is a Mask of Pounce so I can search. When it hits, you may destroy it to search for a deck or attack action card with 2 or less base and banish it, and you may play this turn.
Okay, so the on hits are
They're all on hit triggers. So this is an on hit trigger of paying 1 to make it Surgeon Strike.
Katsu and Mask. Okay, gotcha.
And Katsu is just the first time an attack action card
Yeah.
hits. Yeah. So
I know he's like kind of like Zen, you tutor for something.
Yeah, it's just the difference between him and Zen is Zen didn't require on hit. Zen just required to cheat. He actually makes you have to hit.
You're good.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to shuffle again. So there's that. So this is now a Surgeon Strike, which then makes this combo with this. So this is coming in for 4 go again.
No blocks.
No reactions. This is coming in for 4 go again, and I will think I'll do this. I have to. Okay, so I have to go get the last one. Banish this honor to go get a dishonor. Should be one more in here. And then this will say, since I control a surging dissonant bonds, if this hits, it'll turn off your ability for the rest of the game.
For the rest of the game?
So,
So that's coming next, or that's
so that's
this?
coming after this. So this is 4 go again, and then this will come in for 4.
I'll take the 4.
Okay. And then, yeah, and then 4 on the 2.
I'll give you both my equipment.
Sounds good.
That's terrifying. Now I see why that card is surging.
13, 17, 21, 25 damage. But it took everything I had. That's why I needed to have Reserve Boots, because that turn gets even scarier if Reserve Boots.
Oh, my Lanta.
Bonds.
Combo is the right name for that keyword.
Yeah.
And for all that, I'm just gonna send 2 Rune Chance and a Reaping Blade.
Yeah. One's worth 4, right?
Yeah. So it's
1, 2,
8.
3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. I can't block it, so.
You can't block the last one.
That's what I'm saying. I just.
That's 8 total. There's an extra Rune Chant, so it's 4, 5, 8.
GG. I'm not gonna.
All right.
God, I hate this card. Man, why did?
Dude, I feel
I
that.
just don't understand how they tested and we're like, yeah, this hero's fair. Because like the only thing that hero should lose to on a consistent basis is maybe Prism, and even then, like it's not even that bad of a matchup. You can make the deck.
Prism's not as scary as like, I don't know. I have a much harder time playing against Syndra. And I have since I built the deck, since everybody said it was a posy matchup and like should have been easy, you just got to learn how to block, and it's like I only have 4 cards. Mask is triggering. Like,
The thing about Cinder matchup though is like you can race like that matchup. Even if I was Cinder, you win it because you were dealing minimum 12 a turn ish with disruption.
yeah.
So it's like there's nothing I can do. So it is what it is. We'll see how it goes in the future. I think. Well, now the problem is with the changes to the LL system, he can just be crazy still because now he only gets half his LL points.
I mean,
So it's like,
I think he's still gonna LL this year.
if they don't change anything, yeah, he'll get. Well, the thing is for nationals now, he was going to get 25 points in nationals, which meant not counting U.S. Nats, which is 100 points or 50. Yeah.
Is 50, yeah.
Yeah, so like he was basically 12 nationals away from LLing, which I could very well see him winning 12 nats out of the 40-ish.
Yeah.
But now he needs, because he only gets 12.5 points in national wins, so he basically needs to like clean house, which isn't going to happen. So it's interesting. I don't know if he'll LL. He'll be very close. I do think if they don't want him to LL by the end of the year, they're going to have to hit him again.
Yeah.
But I don't know what you hit without killing other things. Because, in my opinion, the only thing they could really hit now that would actually make a difference, in my opinion, is Rebound Carapace. Ban every color of Rebound Carapace but red.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what they should have done in the first place if they really wanted to preserve the Earth Heroes.
Yeah.
Like the whole argument that I was hearing is that like, well, decomposing on not your turn is the like big advantage that Earth Heroes really have.
Yeah, I agree. Like you being able to sit back and play 6 Rebound Carapaces, and by turn 3 you're turned on while also blocking out everything I'm doing. Oh shoot, I misreported.
Yeah, it's hard to quantify how much value one decomposes.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Let me fix it.
Because it's however many times you use your hero ability.
And in this matchup specifically, because I care about hitting, you have prevention on boots, prevention on shelter, and prevention on haunted rendition. So you have 7 cards in your deck that I have to play around for reactions. It's very And
that's going to do it for round 3. But that is not all for our content tonight. We still have 2 packs to give away. Stay tuned and stay ready. We're going to be getting their packs as they get to find out what they're going to get it opened. And we're going to get that wheel set up for you guys and see who's going to walk away our winners tonight. Stay tuned. For now, we're going to take a quick break because we'll be right back. And welcome back to Humber Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. And tonight we are done, wrapped up, and ready to go for the awesome wheel giveaway and awesome pack openings from our winners today. We've got to be on camera here. I love it. Moog gonna showcase some packs. I take it you already opened yours? No?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Do you have yours with you, or?
What do you do?
Yeah, it's pack for
You
win.
can go to yours.
All right. Well, Dylan's gonna go back and grab his packs. He'll be right back. But we're gonna get to Moog at the table here and check out to see how he's doing for these packs and see if we get some big hits. I love it when the winners get the big hits. Let's find out right now.
All right, I'm hunting for a balance of justice. Save myself $140.
Yeah, right. Come on. Now, balance just a regular, or are you looking for a specific foil? Or
It's a legendary, so it comes in cold and rainbow, but those are the only printings I believe it has.
All right. So we're gonna find out what this is.
Nothing doing for that one.
Okay.
Gotta
Keep searching. Keep the search continues.
Gotta reinforce the line. Clash.
All right. Ooh, got some cool hunted. Is those the Japanese packs?
Hunted.
Unfortunately, it's probably gonna come back to be the staple.
Really?
Once Crane comes
Ooh, we got a crack bobble.
Yeah, reinforce signs creating instead of Crane. So you want to CNC.
Fatal engagement, maniacs down but not out. Graven call. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'll take that.
Really cool content creators.
We take those.
If only it was cold for my Arachne.
Come on. Got the awesome gem pack afterward too. Love those gem packs.
Concuss. That's a good card.
Yeah. It's a nice one to have right now.
Clash of Might, over the top, yellow draw swords
Okay.
for that Kasai action.
And to the gem pack.
Come on, Marvel Azuri. Nah. We got pick up the point and ooh, that's not bad. I'll take that.
Oh yeah, the cool full obsidians.
Yeah, let's go.
That's a good hit.
Winning.
All right, Dylan, show us what you got.
Japanese packs always get me every time.
I like the packaging and the printing quality. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's the same. I do think Magic the Gathering, and whenever it's from Japan, oh, it's so much better. The cards feel so much nicer. They use some high quality paper over there.
Put into context.
Oh, foil tarantula top.
Hey,
That's majestic.
nice.
All right.
That's a good one.
That's 6 value.
That card is so easy to kiss it up.
Oh, my Lanta. Tell me about it. I love that
I
card.
widowed somebody with Kissadet and then Tarantula Toxin, so it was a 9 power freaking. I don't recognize it.
It's not Fire and Brimstone. It's not.
Oh, the Warrior Birds?
Yeah. That's how I always feel. I know what all the assassin cards look like, and I'm like, what? What is this attack react? Oh, it's a warrior card.
And
Exposed.
Oh, it's I love these. They're
Nice.
They're
Beautiful.
limited. They're for limited, but they did the 4 versions of them.
Yeah.
nice. All right, we did the gem pack.
Yeah.
Love these. There's so many good hits on these gem packs.
Zuri?
There you go. For Hunter Hunter. Oh, the cold
Yo.
Full Mark Huntsman.
Nice. Both good weapon cold foils. I like it. All right, now let's find out what you or here are gonna go way home with. We got our wheel set, guys. Appreciate y'all tuning out. Got a good size wheel here. Let's find out who's walking away with pack number 1.
Is that the other direction?
That's what I have to figure out. I have to go home and check. I
Yeah.
don't remember what's on it.
Ooh,
Or if that's the other
Armin.
direction, I would.
Congratulations.
Offer
Armin
a
is our
trade.
first winner. Do you mind opening that up for Armin, please?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that. Let's find out what Armin's walking away with. Some Misfail, free packs, gotta love it. As music intensifies. Let's go. All right. Nothing big and exciting, but not too bad. Can't be free.
Yeah.
Got some sweet daggers.
There you go. And our last pack's going away to Samuel. Sam, congratulations.
Sam.
All right, you want to open this up for Sam, please? Appreciate you. Congratulations to our winners, both of them here in the here playing the game. Do apologize, no one at home won, but it's okay. Tune in every day. It's your chance. Got tons of stuff to give away and tons of IPs to cover. Even some new potential games coming up. Can't wait to show it on camera. Definitely the Gundam TCGs coming up here. This weekend we got some awesome One Piece content. New sets dropping. So lots of pack opening for that. And the RCQ for Magic the Gathering.
Double trouble.
Yeah.
All right.
Tiger form.
Nice. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you so much for joining us here at Lifelink Games. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I hope you guys are enjoying the VOD there on YouTube. If you haven't, hit that like and subscribe button, guys. I appreciate it. It helps you find this content because we have a lot more to give and a lot more to show. There's a lot of different channels on YouTube that cover the many different games we host here at Lifelink Games. If you guys are looking for Grand Archive, if you guys are looking for some Magic the Gathering, the big hits, or even down to those smaller hits, the Dragon Ball Z Fusion world, or even some of those other games out there, we host them, we hold them. You guys got to come out and check out all of the awesome TCGs we host here. Well, that is going to do it for tonight. As always, guys, stay Humbro.